flowing plain, let their refuge encompass. Every river and lake that promise of plentiful living and the fruitfulness of commerce is a hallowed spot to me. In the strength of their hearts and hands, by every right of law, human and divine, this land and all the ordinances thereof, the black and fertile soil, the seas and lakes and rivers teeming with fish, the forest with their inexhaustible wealth in wildlife and timber, the mountains with their bowels swollen with minerals, the whole of this rich and happy land has been, for centuries without number, the land of my fathers. This land I receive in trust from them, and in trust will pass it to my children, and so on until the world is no more. I am a Filipino. In my blood runs the immortal seed of heroes, seed that flowered down the centuries in deeds of courage and defiance. In my veins yet pulses the same hot blood that sent Lapu-Lapu to battle against the first invader of the land, that served the Kandura in a combat against the alien foe, that drove Diego Silang and Tagpohoy into rebellion against the foreign oppressor. It is the same seed that the flower in the heart of Sensan, that morning in Magbayan, with a valley of shots, put an end to all the brutal in him, and make his spirit endless forever. The same that flowered in the hearts of Horacio in Maninawa, of Gregorio del Pilar at Trinidad Paz, of Antonio Luna at Galugit, that bloom in flowers of frustration in the sad heart of Emilio Aguinaldo at Palanan, and yet burst forth royally again in the proud heart of Manuel and Quezon, when he stood at last on the threshold of ancient Malacanang Palace, in the symbolic act of possession and ritual dedication. The seed I bear within me is an immortal seed. It is the heart of my mother, the symbol of dignity as a human being. Like the seeds that were once buried in the tomb of Tutankhamen many thousand years ago, it shall grow and flower and bear fruit again. It is the insignia of my race, and my generation is but a stage in the unending search of my people for freedom and happiness. A Filipino, child of the marriage of the East and the West, the East with its glamour and mysticism, its facility and endurance, was my mother, and my sire was the West, that came thundering across the seas, with the cross and sword and the machine. I am of the East, an eager participant in its spirit, and its struggles of liberation from the imperialist yoke. But I also know that the East must awake from its centuries sleep, shake off the lethargy that has bound his limbs, and start moving where destiny awaits. For I, too, am of the West, and the vigorous peoples of the West have destroyed forever the peace and quiet that once were ours. I can no longer live, a being apart from those whose world now trembles to the roar of bomb and cannon shot. I cannot say of a matter of universal life and death, of freedom and slavery for all mankind. That it concerns me not. For no man and no nation is an island, but a part of the main. There is no longer any East and West, only individuals and nations making those momentous choices, which are the hinges upon which history resolves. At the vanguard of progress in this part of the world I stand, a forlorn figure in the eyes of some, but not one defeated and lost. For, through the deep, interlacing branches of habit and cosmos above me, I have seen the light of the sun, and I know that it is true. I have seen the light of justice, equality, and freedom. My heart sweat of the hard-beaten pioneers in Manghit and Coronadal, out of the silent endurance of stevedores and peers, and the ominous rumbling of peasants in Pampanga, out of the first cries of babies newly born and